There are things I spent years worrying about that now I realize never really deserved that much of my attention. Here are 5 lessons I wish I had learned sooner. Number 1, not everyone deserves to have access to you. You have to learn how to protect your peace and set boundaries. That's what I have learned how to do throughout all these years. Everyone who used to have access to me, all of those people do not have access anymore. Some people do, but it all depends on their character and who they are. So once you evaluate it and you figure out, oh, this person's okay, then yeah. But yeah, it's too dangerous out here. So I'm not just letting anybody have access to me and disturbing my peace. Number 2, stop comparing your timeline to anybody else's. Someone else's success doesn't mean that you failed. It just might mean they're on a different part of the story than you. Someone might have started sooner and they might be at the end of the story when you're just starting at the beginning. So never look at where they are versus you. Only look at in the rearview mirror as to how far you've come. So that's what I look at. I look at, oh, well, where was I at yesterday? Well, I did this yesterday, but today I was able to do this. So I'm making progress, and when you do it that way, then you're doing it organically and you're doing it authentically. And it's just against you. It's not against anybody else. And that really amplifies the effect because it's just you. You're not comparing yourself to anybody else. Anybody. It's powerful. Number 3, being busy is not the same as progressing. Just because you're busy and you're doing something does not mean that you're making progress towards your goal. Say, for instance, you're going to be an actor, but you're working just in a coffee shop full time and doing that 40 hours a week, but you're doing that too, and it's really nothing. It's not your passion or anything, but hey, why don't you try to find something towards your passion that you can do to help out? Or see if you can get some of that time in with the acting classes. But you want to get some time in for your goal, for your passion. That's the only way you'll make it. Number 4, you won't always feel ready. Sometimes you got to start scared. You got to start nervous because that's the only way you'll start. I've had many things that I've had to start in my life, and I was nervous as I don't know what. But I knew I had to start and I knew I could finish. And most of the things that I started, I prevailed because I started and I worked on it and I perfected it. I remember back in the day, I used to want to be a songwriter. I used to be really good with songwriting, and I love songwriting. I'm still really good at it. And literally, I practice every day, all day, for like a while. And I ended up writing songs. I used to write songs all the time, and everybody used to be impressed, like, wow, you can write songs like that? But it was literally because I had practiced so much. I had practiced so much and had it in my head. So, yeah, practice makes perfect, guys. Number 5, last but certainly not least, difficult seasons will change your perspective on life. I know this because I'm a brain tumor fighter and survivor. Having 11 operations, every day I look at life differently. I look at life and I'm thankful that I'm here and that I'm just a part of this beautiful world. So, because it could have been totally different. So that's really how it changed my perspective. And I feel like that's how it's going to change everybody else's perspective. I mean, your struggles really prevail you to who you are. Think about that. Let's go.